It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. Our news cameras have just returned. So now let's go to the Dead Report.
This is the Dead Report, episode 1 for July 16, 2007. I'm Dave Taylor.
And I'm Joanne Taylor. Now for the news. So a case of life imitates art, or if you will, man imitates zombie. An enraged assailant attacked Tony Bunce, a Brixton fisherman. According to skullring.org, quote, Hunt went totally, quote, Night of the Living Dead on Bunce, biting big hunks out of his face, as well as scoring bite wounds to Bunce's leg and shoulder after ripping Bunce's t-shirt off during the melee. In similar news, at the filming location of George Romero's 1979 film Dawn of the Dead, a man was arrested for attacking a woman and biting the face of a child in the famed Monroeville Mall. Police say he was a family friend who became upset when the child wet herself. What is wrong with that guy? We don't know. He's been charged with child endangerment, I would hope. Maybe jailed? Who knows?
NECA Toys has a new set coming out, the Shaun and Ed 2-pack. This adds to their already current set of solo sculpts of Zombie, Ed, and Shaun. These add further to NECA's outstanding set of zombie sculpts of the Steven Zombie, the Krishna Zombie, and the Poster Zombie from Dawn of the Dead. George Romero has added an open letter to his MySpace to talk about the upcoming film, Diary of the Dead. George writes, Hi guys, let me tell you about Diary of the Dead. I love it. It's the first film since my original Night of the Living Dead that I can say is completely my own. I've been trying to work under the radar with no hype or press, but lately I've started hearing all kinds of shit about what's going on with Romero, what's with his new film. Give me a break over here. I'm up in Toronto working my ass off, making Diary the best it can be. Truth is, I'm having a blast. I've gone home to the kind of filmmaking that I used to do back in the day. Diary is 100% independent, made with my partner Peter Grunwald and our friends over at Artfire. I haven't had this much freedom since 1968. The cast of what film critics will probably call unknowns, they won't be for long, is, in my opinion, fucking great. This one comes from my heart. It is not a sequel or a remake. It's a whole new beginning for the dead. Thanks to all of you who are out there waiting and wondering. You guys, the fans, have always kept me going. Now, Diary is keeping me going. Night, dawn, and day. I love this movie. I hope you will too. I'll be back here from time to time to keep you posted. Stay tuned, stay scared. George A. Romero. A few weeks ago, we were in San Francisco and we saw a play called Night of the Living Dead live on stage, or Dead on Stage. Dead Report producer Sheldon Steer was on hand to film this report.
So my grandmother, my abuelita, is about this tall. She's very old-fashioned. She wanted to know about the play we're going to tonight, and I told her it's based on an old movie, and it deals with class and race issues. And so she asked more about it, so I told her Night of the Living Dead, and she said, Night of the Living Dead? And I said, yeah, you know, zombies, and I started chewing on her head.
The house is open, ladies and gentlemen!
We had an attack already. Yeah, they tend to like get a little hungry and munch. Our zombie over there, you know, I had to make a sign that said no feeding because people are sticking their hands in and just getting their fingers bit off and everything.
We've just sort of stumbled into it. It was just something we did as a hobby with some friends of mine, and we sold out every show, and we're like, all right, well, we must be doing something right. One guy, I actually don't know his name.
They know I'm their biggest fan. They recognize me.
He's come to almost every single one of our shows, and we go out of our way to help him out and get him in front row and hook him up with beer or tickets sometimes, or t-shirts, because we're just trying to build up a fan base here in the city.
We have an open casting call, and we have auditions. Sometimes they're friends of friends who've come to see the show, and they want to be a part of it. We get them from like San Francisco State or Craigslist or something like that, SF Casting.
We kept the lead of this show as a black guy because that was so important to Romero.
We write a full script and we rehearse with the full script, but then we do a lot of improv because you know how the audience can get with going rowdy and crazy.
A good group of people, the kind of people that find blood, guts, and babies and umbilical cords funny. You go through withdrawals whenever you don't have it for a while.
Oh man, it's a lot of fun. It's so much fun, man. Blood shooting at you. with all of this blood, you can't rehearse it. You got 60 gallons of fake blood on the floor. To do that every night and then to clean up after it without an audience is kind of pointless. It's always a coin toss as to what's going to come off and what's not.
What makes the Primitive Screwhead such an incredible company is that we engage the audience. We shit on the fourth wall. Can I say shit? Good, because I just did. You can heckle them. It's completely interactive.
That's our main goal, is to get outside of the movie thing, and because paying $20 or $30 to go see a movie and not be satisfied with it is ridiculous. You walk out of here with a smile on your face and a beer in your hands.
Our main zombie has been Evil Dead in this, and I think the cool thing about Night of the Living Dead is it brings back the zombie flavor. I think we're going to reach a bigger, broader audience because everybody loves zombies.
And Robert did a fantastic job just taking all the different parts of the Romero films and putting it all together.
GSP, a new amazing discovery. Dr. West, please, tell us all what you have learned.
If you shoot them in the head, they die.
Brilliant!
We're still thinking about doing something in October for Halloween. Go to primitivescrewheads.com and get more information.
Hey, thanks for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Thank you, Sheldon Steer, for that fabulous report. And now on to Sasha Taylor, our Dead reporter with Dead on the Street.
Hi, I'm Sasha Taylor for the Dead Report. We're here in El Cerrito, California, asking people, what would you do if there were a zombie invasion?
Ooh, if there was zombie invasion, I would probably hide underneath my house. Crawl underneath there.
Actually, that's a good one. Actually, I think I would do the same.
How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
All right, Sam, where would you go if there were a zombie invasion?
I'd go in the basement.
The cellar is the strongest place. The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, I'm not too sure. There's nowhere to go, but probably to an island.
We got an idea, maybe we can make it to the island.
What island?
Any island.
Probably Hawaii or something, go to an island, I don't know.
I'd go on a boat into the ocean.
Where would you go if there were a zombie invasion?
Where I am right now. They're slow, they come to me. Why should I run toward them? I stay put, let them come toward me. If they come toward me, I run around them. They're not the new fast zombie from 28 Days Later. They're slow zombie, the old classic one. Why you want to run toward them? You wait for them, then you move other side, left or right. So why? Then you take a shot and aim at the hit. Yeah.
I think we found our new leader.
If you'd like to subscribe to our podcast, you can do so in iTunes under podcast.thedeadreport.com.
If you have a segment you'd like aired on The Dead Report, or if you're a blogger with the guts to stick a webcam in your face and talk about zombies, send us a link to producer@thedeadreport.com.
I'd like to thank all of our contributors tonight for The Dead Report. Good shot, and that's another one for the fire.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.